This post is one of the reasons why some persons, even including me, are taking Reno omokri for a joke. A man who think through his stomach, a man who always go for the highest bidder, a man who do not think about tomorrow before making conclusive statement. Now, this message is June 28, 2022. Say the bigger issue with Tinubu is not his certificates or lack of them. It is the fact that he is a known drug lord who was involved in a heroin drug cartel in the US and forfeited millions in drug funds to the US authority. As any lawyer will tell you, a forfeiture is an admission of guilt. We have the court documents. We have the names of those involved and their past and current addresses. I again challenge Bola Tinubu to sue me if these facts are not accurate. He's not fit and proper person to occupy the office of the Nigeria president, Table Shaker. Now, you who made this thing 28th of June 2022, and you who is talking today, how do you want the people you are referring to, you are talking to balance you of today and that of 2 years back or 4 years back, if I'm not mistaken? You know one thing that our present president is good at? If you check very well, Daniel Bwala, who happens to be another PDP stronghold, speaking is of any opposition as at that time, somebody who also vowed that if Peter Obi should win 3 states, people shouldn't call him Daniel Bwala. And at the end of the day, the same 12 states won by Mr. President, which they used in declaring him as the president, is the same 12 states that was also won by that same Peter Obi. And the man today is working tirelessly, trying to rebrand the president. Somebody who he once castigated, says all manner of things about him. Now, one thing people should understand is that in all of this, our president is a real politician who is so smart. Every person so far that worked against him, most especially the spokesperson of the opposition party, is now employing them back to his cabinet so that they can begin to repair that which they have spoiled about him in the past. And that is why, if you look deeply, you will discover that even the Reno omokri, as we speak, is making fool of himself. Because some of those things he said before, which he never believed will come back to social media again, is now what people are using against him. Now, what I'm saying in essence is that if whatever he's saying today, you are taking it serious, that goes to show that you are the one that is having problem. Because Reno omokri that I know, which everybody out there know quite all right, is a man who always go for the highest bidder. Whatever you give him today will determine the next step he's going to take. It's not a man which everybody should believe whatever he's saying. It's a man that always want to go for anything that will sustain him for today, irrespective of the damage that issue is going to cause tomorrow. He lack integrity. He lack wisdom. He called himself one of the meticulous record keeper. I believe he also have this in his archives. If he's a man who keep record, how is he going to feel when he eventually come across a post he did just to call the president drug lord and every all sort of names, unprintable names are that? Anyway, whatever you think about this one narrative, drop your comment at the comment section once again, share and follow the page. For the record once again, Reno omokri is a man which ought not to be listened to or taking his words for serious, because it's a man who speak from the both sides of the mouth, a man who lack integrity.